Elon Musk has declared war on Britain's Labour Party, a rare cross-continental clash involving a billionaire CEO, former President Donald Trump, and the UK's main opposition party. In this video, we'll break down the key players, how Trump's accusations could impact Labour, and what Musk's involvement means for the party and his supporters. We'll also dive into the mixed reactions in the UK, the positives and negatives for Labour, and how this unusual clash might shape international politics moving forward. Let's get into it. We'll start with an overview of the issues before we dive into each point in detail. Why Trump's team is accusing Labour of illegal foreign influence in US elections, and what US laws say about foreign involvement. How Musk's declaration of war against Labour plays into his existing political interests and the support he's receiving from ex-CEO Linda Yaccarino. How Musk's criticism could both boost and harm Labour's image domestically and internationally. The divided reaction in the UK, and what it could mean for Labour's relationship with American political figures. If you're finding this story as fascinating as we are, don't forget to subscribe for more insights and updates on this and other major political events worldwide. Elon Musk's unexpected involvement in Donald Trump's legal case against the UK's Labour Party has brought a new level of attention to a dispute that previously existed only in legal and diplomatic circles. Trump's team filed a formal complaint with the US Federal Election Commission, FEC, accusing Labour of making illegal foreign campaign contributions to benefit US Democratic candidates. Specifically, Trump's campaign claims that Labour's support of Democratic campaigns, allegedly involving over 100 Labour volunteers working in US swing states, could have a direct impact on election outcomes. According to US law, foreign nationals are permitted to volunteer in political campaigns only if they do so without compensation and do not contribute financially or influence campaign decision-making. The complaint from Trump's team alleges that Labour's involvement crosses these legal lines, claiming it represents a form of foreign interference that could help sway election results in favour of the Democratic Party. For Trump and his supporters, the complaint is seen as an effort to preserve the integrity of US elections, especially in critical swing states where even minor influences can make a significant difference. Prime Minister Keir Starmer quickly defended Labour's involvement, stating that Labour members participated as private citizens in their own time, without direction from the party. He further insisted that this controversy would not affect his diplomatic relationship with Trump. The two recently met over dinner in New York, where Starmer emphasised building a good working relationship. In Starmer's view, the Labour volunteers' activities in the US do not constitute any breach of law, and he has expressed confidence that the issue will not lead to any further complications. Elon Musk added a dramatic twist to this narrative when he took to X, formerly known as Twitter, and declared this is war. Musk's comment came in response to an unverified post suggesting that Labour was attempting to influence X's advertisers. This declaration of war immediately added fuel to the debate, particularly as Musk has publicly shown support for Trump and conservative viewpoints. Musk's stance was echoed by ex-CEO Linda Yaccarino, who described Labour's alleged influence on advertisers as unconscionable and pledged that X would defend freedom of speech and democracy. In a post filled with urgency, she concluded, "Now is the time to protect freedom of speech and save democracy." Musk's public opposition to Labour has brought some unexpected benefits to the party. For progressive voters and Labour supporters who are critical of Musk's wealth and influence, Musk's comments have inadvertently bolstered Labour's standing as a party willing to take a stand against prominent figures in business. Some Labour supporters see Musk's criticism as evidence of the party's commitment to upholding democratic values, interpreting Musk's declaration of war as a form of interference from a powerful foreign entity. For these voters, Labour's involvement in US political activities represents a positive stand for international solidarity, which may strengthen Labour's support base in the UK, among those who are wary of corporate influence in politics. Labour's alignment with progressive causes, including its support for US Democratic campaigns, appeals to voters who see international cooperation as a key aspect of modern politics. For these supporters, Musk's comments are seen as an example of a tech CEO overstepping his role by intervening in political matters, reinforcing Labour's position as a defender of national sovereignty and autonomy against high-profile foreign critics. However, Musk's criticism and Trump's legal complaint could also have negative repercussions for Labour. The accusation of foreign interference could cast a shadow over Labour's domestic priorities, leading some UK voters to question whether the party's focus on US political activities distracts from issues within the UK. Even with Starmer's clarification that Labour activists volunteered independently, some British voters may view the party's involvement in US campaigns as a misstep, potentially damaging Labour's reputation among those who expect it to prioritise national issues. Additionally, Musk's influence over X could present a logistical challenge for Labour's digital outreach. If Musk's war on Labour translates into fewer advertising opportunities or reduced platform visibility on X, Labour's ability to engage with young voters who are active on social media may suffer. With social media remaining a crucial tool in modern political campaigns, any disruption to Labour's reach on X could hinder its efforts to connect with critical demographics. Labour's long-term strategy may also be impacted. As scrutiny grows around foreign involvement in politics, Labour may face increased pressure to avoid future international activities that could attract similar accusations. On the other hand, the party could seize this opportunity to reinforce its stance on transparency and democratic values, positioning itself as a force for international solidarity in the face of criticism from powerful corporate figures. In the UK, public opinion on this issue is deeply divided. Many Britons support Labour's cross-border activities, viewing them as an expression of solidarity with like-minded political allies in the US. However, some citizens are wary of Labour's involvement in another country's elections, arguing that the party should remain focused on domestic issues. Critics of Musk's intervention believe he is overstepping his bounds by attempting to influence UK politics, pointing out that his recent social media comments on UK civil unrest, mass migration, and even civil war have been seen as inflammatory by many. For Labour supporters, Musk's public statements only add weight to the perception that the party is being unfairly targeted by high-profile individuals with their own political agendas. Yet for others, Labour's involvement in US elections feels like an unnecessary distraction. As these discussions unfold, it's clear that this debate will leave a lasting impact on Labour's reputation and could have consequences for UK-US relations as both countries navigate a politically sensitive landscape. The effects of this controversy extend beyond UK borders. For Labour, maintaining ties with American political allies, especially those in the Democratic Party, remains an important aspect of its foreign relations. However, this close relationship may require delicate balancing, as the current situation raises concerns over Labour's engagement with US politics. Prime Minister Starmer has emphasised his commitment to keeping his relationship with Trump intact despite these differences, but Musk's close alignment with Trump adds a layer of complexity to Labour's diplomatic position. To summarise, Musk's involvement in Trump's complaint against Labour presents both opportunities and challenges for the party. On one hand, Labour's response to Musk and Trump could enhance its image as a defender of democratic values and a champion for the working class. On the other, accusations of foreign influence and Musk's influence over X could complicate Labour's ability to reach UK voters, potentially impacting its image among citizens who prioritise national issues. Thank you for watching. If you're following this developing story or interested in global political news, don't forget to subscribe for ongoing updates. What do you think will be the next steps for Labour? Will they respond more directly to Musk's criticism? When do you think we'll see concrete impacts of this story? Will it affect upcoming elections, or is this a long-term development? Who do you believe is in the right here? Musk and Trump, or Labour and its supporters? Let us know in the comments below. We'll see you next time.